So this is Dr. Gerard at Liquids Chiropractic in Forest Lake, Minnesota, and I want to answer a question that was just brought up to me recently, which is, should I start skipping breakfast? Or for that matter, should I skip breakfast altogether? Well, before I answer that question, you have to understand or have to be able to decide what your goals are. You know, one of the reasons why we get asked that question is it becomes more and more prevalent and common that people are interested in doing something called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting essentially means that you would essentially have a window in the day of maybe 6 to 8 hours where you eat, and all the rest of the time you don't eat. If that was the case, skipping breakfast to not eat until noon would be a great idea, because you essentially would eat from a window of, say, 12 o'clock or noon to maybe 6 or 7 or 8 o'clock at night tops. That would be a good reason to skip breakfast. Now, skipping breakfast in itself, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of that, but I do want to make sure that if you do start off with breakfast, right, that you start off putting the right things in your body. You want to avoid high carb breakfast foods like waffles or French toast or cereal or you know, just anything that hash browns, things that load you up with a bunch of carbs. You want to really minimize that to quality foods. You know, quality free range eggs, maybe an omelet, quality shakes with the right components in them, and those are things we talk about in other cases. So again, I hope that gives you a little bit of idea whether you should or shouldn't skip breakfast. This is Dr. Gerard at Liquids Chiropractic. We'll see you soon.